Well, now everyone wants to get thrifty in their golden years, but most people are interested in ways that they can waste less money, in particular in retirement. So Dan, this is what we're going to talk about today. 8 ways you can waste less money. Now, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, on average, people age 65 and older spent about $52,000 or so in 2021. And that's about $14,000 less than the general population. So again, you may not want to be thrifty, you may not want to sacrifice, but there are ways, we're going to talk about 8 of them today, how you can waste less money in retirement.
Yeah, we're really talking about maximizing your money, right? Wasting less is maximizing more. And so number 1 is downsizing your house. At our retirement firm, we find at a regular pace that people are coming in wanting to downsize their home, especially with home values going up at the rate that they did. We're seeing home values at all-time highs here in our area. A lot of people wanting to downsize the home. And that could be because the kids are now out of the house and they don't need the space anymore. They don't want the upkeep. They don't want the lawn management. And so downsizing has become very popular. And it also helps to save in property taxes, utility bills, house cleaning services. And you can use that equity somewhere else, like creating new memories and things that you want to enjoy in those retirement years.
So number 2, and this is not an advertisement, this may surprise some people, but shop at Aldi's. Now, what statistics tell us is Aldi's today is actually pretty nice. Some of the older ones, maybe not so much, but the average person that shops at Aldi's, now think about this, saves 30 to 50%. Now, I've got 3 boys, and I know what my grocery bill is, and so at least this is something you consider. If you could save 30 to 50% on your groceries month over month, year over year, that's probably something worth taking a look at.
Yeah, another one is to make a budget and stick to it, right? Not a lot of people that we meet with have an actual budget that they know what they're spending and in what areas. I would say maybe, John, 1 out of 10 or 15 people that come in actually have a budget and know where they're spending their money. So if you're looking for ways to waste less, there's really no better way, in my opinion, than to actually have a budget, track your spending, where you're spending money, to see are there areas that you're spending money on every month that you really don't need to be.
Number 4 may seem simple or obvious, but don't overpay. We talked about not overpaying for groceries, shopping around, but it's not just groceries, especially when you're dealing with inflation like we are. It's things like car repairs. Are you shopping around when you need a car repair? Or for insurance. It's very seldom that people shop their insurance, but you might want to do that once in a while. It's things like gifts and more. Are you making sure that you and your family are getting the best deal? When you shop online, do you Google coupon codes? A lot of times there are coupon codes that you can use, again, that will save you money, leave more money in your pocket. So a lot of helpful things you can do to make sure that you're not overpaying.
And then another one is make sure your retirement income is efficient. And that is having an income plan, having a budget, sticking to that, making sure you're not overpaying in fees and areas. And a big one, John, to us is making sure you're not overpaying in taxes. If you can just save money in taxes, less to the IRS, more in your pocket, that's just more money to spend in those retirement years. You can give us a call at 615-488-3039 to see if we can help you find ways to save money on that retirement income, fees, taxes, and other things.
Yep. Number 6, super simple. If you're a senior, ask for a senior discount. It's surprising how few people who actually qualify for that actually ask for that. In a lot of cases, it's 5%, 10% on your purchase that you can save. So think about all the purchases you make. If you can save 5 to 10%, and then talking about the groceries, all this stuff starts to compound. Again, you don't have to be thrifty, but you also don't want to waste money. So ask for the senior discount.
Yeah, and another way, number 7, is lowering your cell phone bill or other technology that you use. Are you using all the data on your cell phone? We should track that, and if you're not, make sure that you're going to a lower plan. The cell phone bills are pretty expensive today. But not as expensive as overpaying for things that you're not using. I would even go as far as to saying utilize streaming TV services, cut the cable. You're going to probably save on average around $100 to $150 by cutting traditional cable and going with the streaming service. And then if you still have that home landline, cut the landline. I know you're not using it. Nobody's calling that landline today. Use your cell phone, use the streaming services as a way to literally save hundreds of dollars every single month.
Yep, and then the last one, again, very simple. If you like to read a lot, borrow books from a library instead of buying them and then letting them sit on a shelf. All of these, you combine them together, and it's a way to really make sure that you're not wasting money in retirement, which means that you're keeping more money in your pocket working for you and your family. Well, thanks for watching Retirement Talk. Make sure you subscribe to our channel for all of our latest episodes and resources.